running for president here or something? Like, what is this? I just want to party, man.
Bye. Climb up with your bubbliest one.
It's totally you just put glasses on and go mess people's shit up. Is what that's
Wait, oh!
Whoa, what the fuck is that?
So much better than I thought it was. So much.
Yeah! Welcome to Whine and Cheese.
We're so close to being pro, man.
Hey, you're trying to do a lot. What are you doing?
We're so close to being
last
pro.
step?
Man, how amazing. Oh, I better post it. How amazing was
That's
the
the
intro?
last step.
I'm already not happy because
Really?
what I wanted to happen
What
didn't
didn't
happen.
happen?
I wanted everybody to see the new intro.
They will.
Okay, just so everybody knows, Shice and I put in a bunch of time and effort, and we made this new intro, and it played a while ago. So you didn't get to see it.
A while ago, it was 15 seconds.
Well, I'm just saying, whoever's watching the thing live now,
Not
didn't
everybody's
get to see
on
it.
Kratom, whatever.
I'm not on Kratom.
Not this week?
Maybe a little.
All right.
Maybe a little.
It prevents hiccups?
How y'all doing out there? This is Whine and Cheese. I think we're up to number 43. Wow, we made it. Another
Wow.
week.
Looking at the intro, because I got a pre-screening, I noticed that the show's been downhill since I've been on, and it was probably a bad idea.
And look, just so you know what we're talking about, we really did put together, or really Shice put it together, put a brand new, awesome 45-second-ish intro that now plays at the beginning of the show. So I'll be posting that on its own on my YouTube page and on Facebook.
And you'll be posting it at the beginning of every show we do.
It'll play at the beginning of every show.
It ain't
now.
that good that they need to see it that many times.
Well,
Like,
you know-
that's a lot. Like, if you didn't like the intro in the last 10 shows, then you can watch it all by itself.
Yeah, like if you really hate us that much, you could just watch the intro and you can pretty much get the idea.
I was happy I got, he included me throwing the toys at you.
Yeah.
A few humiliating moments. I was hoping to just see you falling when you were hanging out with the bag of donuts over and over, because I know there's some lost footage from that.
There's no lost footage. We know right where it's at.
Yeah, true. Lost to me.
So what you're talking about is when we went on the road with Bag of Donuts, one of my favorite episodes that we did. I think it was somewhere in the 20s or 30s. You go back, look at the Whine and Cheese archives.
On the road with the bag of donuts or something.
On the road with Bag of Donuts. And when I was interviewing them while they were putting their makeup on, I did have a little bit of a spill.
Yeah, a little bit. Like, it's a complete spill.
Yeah.
It was like Faygo big.
And it makes me realize that, like, that's how older folks probably break their hips and shit. Like, if I wasn't so young and spry,
That's right, man.
because I am spry, that's my nickname, and that's what they call me at work, spry.
All right.
Yeah. If I wasn't so spry, I might have broke a hip or something.
Might have.
Just want to give a thanks.
I don't think that's going to be the last time you fall, by the way.
Losing your balance like that is scary.
You losing your balance like
It
that's
really is. It hit my
entertaining.
face on the glass and all.
Oh,
yeah.
I know it. And he chopped it, though. In the one you could go back and look,
Yeah.
there's some good
And they
footage
didn't-
that hasn't been shown.
Yeah, and they didn't care. All they were worried about is if I broke their window or their RV or whatever. They're
It'd
like,
be
did he break the
inconvenient.
glass? Oh, and his face, is that okay? So, just want to still give some love to the Wannabes, still sponsoring the show. I've been changing it up a little bit because I'm waiting on my new gear to come in. I do want to give
What do you have on tonight? What is that?
this, I thought I brought a shirt that I was going to wear. This says Vote Vader. Together we will rule the galaxy. So I thought it might be fitting for this election season,
It's cute.
right? Yeah, this wasn't the shirt I was supposed to wear.
What happened?
I don't know.
You just forgot it?
I always
But
wear.
you have a shirt you're supposed to wear?
Yeah, I'm one of those guys that I can't wear just one shirt. I always have to have an undershirt and then a shirt over the top
You
of
layer.
it. And I'm very picky about the undershirt. It's got to be tight around the neck, but it can't be too tight around the body. So I've got about a dozen of those. So today I put on undershirt and I put the shirt on that I was going to wear. And I walked out the door, and by the time I got to the car, I was like, oh, this ain't gonna work. Shirt's too tight around my body.
too much going
right?
on.
So I walk back upstairs, take them both off, put a new undershirt on, which is the undershirt I'm wearing now.
What is that?
What's that?
What is that?
It's one of my Live Like a Squirrel shirts.
All right,
I
that's
wear
gotta
the
be
I wear
under
the
there.
Live Like a Squirrel shirts because you can.
Oh God, you had surgery?
Right? Oh my God, the squirrel's good. But no, it's got a little thing that
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can tape
I
the
got you.
mic onto. So I used those. So I took it all off,
This is very
and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put this is thrilling
It is.
conversation.
I'm interested.
I'm gonna put a new undershirt
Why
on.
do you have to have 2 fucking shirts on in the first place?
I don't know. It's some weird thing that I've
Really?
been doing since forever, as long as I can remember. So I put
Even
on.
when it's hot?
Yeah, even when it's hot, yeah. So I put on new undershirt, and then this shirt, I was like, you know what? I don't want to sweat through my show shirt.
Yeah, and you
So
got
I'll put-
2 shirts on, so you're
I'll-
hot.
So I'll put this shirt on, and then the show shirt, it's laying on the bed at the house.
Oh man, well
Yeah.
that's fucked.
Yeah, kind of like life at this.
I
at
thought
this
you
point.
just didn't like the wannabes anymore.
No,
they're
no,
just
no. I
not
love the
that cool.
wannabes.
All right.
I love the wannabes. They just had their heyday debut or return to Fuddpuckers 2 weekends ago. Go follow the wannabe volleyball on Facebook. Good time, good people. I also want to just send a little love out to my buddy Rick English. I'm thinking about you, homie. We all are. I know you're going through some tough times, but we're here for you, and it's gonna be all good. So how'd your week go since the last show?
Well, let's go back to the last show. How'd your week go? Because in the beginning of the show, you dropped like a bombshell that you're not doing good. And
I think
some
that
really
was 2
bad
weeks
things.
ago.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
how did that resolve? Are you doing better?
It's looking okay. It's looking okay. Maybe in the next couple of weeks I'll be able to talk about it because there was some surgical procedures that took place and some other things going on, but I can't really. I wish I could, but it's just one of those things where I can't really disclose any information on that. So
Oh, Pickle's tail getting removed?
no, not Pickle. Pickle's fine. What about you? Tell me.
No,
You have to-
you
you have
had
to-
bigger problems than me. Everything's been okay for
You
me.
have to admit to the audience that when you came in here tonight, you're not having a good week. You're not having a good week. You got
But
to.
that's why we talk about that stuff before.
I didn't
right?
say what it was
Should
bad
we?
about.
Should we talk about everything we talked about before? We just get that out the way now.
There's no way. If y'all look.
Yeah, work is shit, man. It's
if we
horrible. I
did this-
got creative endeavors I'd like to pursue and I can't. It's
Right.
making me nuts.
Isn't that so?
I'm trying to do too much, and it's like maybe I need to just slim it down and quit everything.
How are we supposed to handle that?
No,
Like-
you just keep going. What
Do you?
Yeah. What the fuck are you gonna do?
You just keep going to work every day, and because no pleasure comes from work, at least as far as. Don't get me wrong, I like my job. It's an awesome job. I couldn't ask for better people to work with, work for, have people work for me. But man, I'd love to not do it. I'd love to not have that job and just
I
be
think
able to
that's
do
everybody.
I don't know, man. A lot of the people that I work with, if they didn't have that job, they wouldn't. That's what they do.
They would just sit and watch
They
dumb
just-
people like us.
Exactly. Or they'd sit and watch Netflix. I mean, I don't know how much you want to talk about it, but I mean, what are we talking about at work here? You jumping ship or you?
Fuck no, man. I'm just miserable,
I'm
bro.
kidding.
Fuck everybody. I'm like 90% of the workforce out there.
Yeah.
And it's just because we got a Zombies Eating Sheep show coming up October 29th at Babylon with Cerebral Drama and Ghetto Demon. There's things I want to build a pirate ship. I want to build a fucking pirate ship. I
Yeah.
think I could do it with some cardboard and some paint, but when?
That's
when
what
the fuck
it is.
am I going to do that?
No. Now
I want to prepare for this show.
Now
There's things I want to be able to visual bits.
prepare for this show. You've never done anything for this show to begin with. Why would you
You
start
want me to
now?
break more shit? But I can't. I don't have no fucking time to. Me and you,
Yeah.
I'm sitting at lunch, and me and you are sending back
Yeah.
the notes that
Yeah.
I don't think you wrote even half of them down. But we're
No,
doing
you
that
said-
at lunch at
yeah.
work, you know? It's,
Yeah, no. That
that's
is.
all. Just normal artist frustration that it's expensive. You get addicted to making art, it's just as bad as any other addiction, except you hope to have something to show for it.
Maybe you should get on the government take like a lot of other people are.
Maybe I just have to be patient, and that's going to happen anyway.
Oh, really?
who
Go on the
knows?
government take?
I think that might eventually happen.
Yeah.
But when everybody's doing it, it ain't as fun.
No. It feels good to like get over on the government when you're like one of the few, but now there's something like 10 million people or something or more than that are crazy on the just getting a check every week from the government, and they're in the same situation I am.
I proved on this show multiple occasions I am fucking batshit crazy. So
This is true. So
how much shit I gotta break?
you did. Czar break shit has been indefinitely
Too
suspended.
angry to go to
Right?
work.
It's been indefinitely suspended because nobody's sending anything in. So I was kind of a letdown.
If the audience has any other great ideas, maybe I ought to just not type them in the chat room.
You know what I do want to talk about?
What's that?
Tech Nine.
Tech Nine.
Tech Nine.
Did we go whoop whoop at that show? Or
Tech
no?
Nine. That's what I'm gonna do. Roll up there. Tech Nine. Whoop whoop.
I'm gonna go in there with Fago. Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, no, it was last week. You're like, oh fuck.
Yeah. No. So Tech Nine.
I'm looking forward to that.
Tech Nine's pretty much my favorite rapper. I mean, I love Eminem and I love some of them other cats, but Tech Nine, largest independent artist in the world, he's playing Monday night at Southport Hall. You going?
Southport Hall. Yeah, I'm going.
Oh man.
That was
Can't
one of the
wait.
few things throughout our friendship. You went, dude, check this out. This dude's good. And I listened. I was like, damn, he is good.
Yeah.
I don't like it, man. Like everybody else, his newer stuff, the songs are incredible and sound great, but he's stretching it a little bit. But man, he's got a good couple of discs that were really good.
Yeah. All sixes and sevens.
And then when I heard he was coming down here, I'm like, shit, Cheese is gonna be hyped about this. And then a lot of people were, because remember we complained about Insane Clown Posse that they didn't have the rapping skills. They were really great showmen. He's got the rapping skills, and he still looks like he puts forth effort to do a good show. So hopefully it's good.
Hold on a second.
What
There's a
happened?
damn.
Man, business happening here?
Yeah, because someone just sent me a message. No, the thing is, it says.
What did the message say?
No, someone just sent me a message that said that they can't. No, I'm watching it right now.
We weren't live for a second.
Oh, we weren't live.
We didn't set private.
Oh, okay. So you should. Okay, sorry. You should be able to watch it now, even though you're not.
Once
gonna be
again, the
able to-
viewers just fucking destroy the show, man. Jeez, y'all done a lot this week. You made a great intro. You wrote on notes. We prepared at lunch today. And the viewers continue to fuck this show up.
No, man. Well, are they?
No, it's true.
It is. They do. They
No,
send
nah,
messages
man.
like it's listed
like
as
it's
private.
like it's us
Fuck
fucking
off,
something
man.
up.
It's there's right
ain't
now.
charging shit for this, and wannabes ain't exactly sending no money.
No,
that's
it's
why
like,
there ain't no shirts.
I get
Let's
it.
come clean with everything right fucking now. Right now. Put
know,
it back on the phone.
I got George over here. I mean, I'm not.
He's been sneezing all night.
I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating or saying this to sound. There's $10,000 worth of equipment right now running this damn show.
And this
we
fucking-
can't even make the thing live, man.
No, that dumb fuck can't get the thing, the phone to play or whatever. Fucking cheap ass internet.
Oh,
They don't
my
even have no
God.
Wi-Fi in their house.
Man, yeah, you can't stream the shit on a cellular
It's
flip
not
phone.
our fault. It's your fault. You
Yeah.
don't know what you're doing. Go
Yeah.
spend a couple. You know what? Go be miserable at work like the rest of us and buy yourself a decent phone.
Oh man, that felt good. So anyway, Tech Nine is going to be at Southport Hall Monday night.
Southport Hall.
I've been a Tech Nine fan for a very long time, and I tried to go see him at House of Blues like
Oh, really?
a year or two ago. Yeah.
Fuck. See, that's good. Might be good.
So
you
Tech
waited.
Nine rolls with 8, 9, 10 other fucking people.
Is that where he got his name from?
I don't know. Tech 7's opening up for him, and Tech 10 fucking sweeps up.
Wait, tell me, you being serious?
No.
Oh,
But
all
he's got his own label, Strange Music. So he brings all his boys with him, and he gives them like a little 20-minute set. So there's 8 people that go before. So I bought
Damn.
tickets.
Are they
with,
good or you never heard them?
Um,
These will be new people that you haven't heard of.
some of them I've heard, some of them I haven't. The last time,
They shit.
I bought tickets, went to House of Blues, got there early, right? Went and had to drink at the bar on the corner. Got in, got a good spot. We're there at like 7:30. Well, then we look at the list. Tech Nine finally goes to come on at midnight. Right? So we've been sitting there for 5 hours going through watching all the guys. I'm like, whatever. Tech Nine comes out. the music hits, the lights hit, him and Chris Calico come out and they start doing that thing, I get kicked the fuck out.
Wait, time out. That's how you. I thought something happened. You didn't make it in. You got kicked out.
I got kicked out of the damn show.
What'd you do?
Anybody who's ever been to House
Can't
of,
be in here with 2 shirts on.
Anybody who's ever been to House of Blues, the main room, when you walk in, outside of the doors, they got the person you give your ticket to or whatever, and you walk in, and directly forward, there's a little set of stairs that you can walk down. The bars to the left, bars to the right, and you can walk down to the thing. Well, in the middle of that, there's a handrail, right? Well, I'm sitting there, and we've been there, me and the 2 people I'm there with, we've been there for 4 hours. We've been saving this spot, we standing there. Well, I'm leaning with my hand on the rail like that.
I understand why you got kicked out now.
Why? Yeah. I'm leaning there on the thing, and Tech 9 comes out, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm holding my thing, and I got my girl's hand, and Woody's standing behind me.
Woody.
And all of a sudden, I'm looking at the show. All of a sudden, I feel somebody forcefully like hit my arm.
What?
Like trying to throw my arm out. And I look over, and it's this tall, like, she looked like it was a chick.
It was
right?
a woman?
It was a woman. And
You hit her?
She had to be a bad. I didn't hit her.
All right, I'm sorry.
No, so she doesn't. She's,
Grabs your arm.
You know, she's got regular clothes on, and I'm like that, and she's like out the way. I'm like, and I look at her, and I'm like, this is my spot. Like you know, and she's like, no, you got to get out of the way, and she throws my arm, and I'm like, I'm not moving, and I turn back
so
around.
you fighting this broad at this
She
point?
walks away. I had no idea. The motherfucker worked there, right? She worked there. So she goes and gets this monster.
She didn't have a Slave Nation outfit on? or
No,
nothing?
she had on regular clothes, and I was facing forward, and she hit me from the back, and I was like, ugh. And then finally, I was like, it's no problem, go. Like, there's all this other area you could have gone around me and shit. So I'm standing there, I'm like, whatever. So about 30 seconds later,
You imitating you having a temper tantrum is fucking funny.
I'm sitting there, and then about 30 seconds later, I get a tap on my shoulder, and I'm like, yes? And it's this monster. He's humongous.
he had a uniform on?
Security guard. He's like, you're out of here. And I'm like, out of here? I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, I don't want to discuss it. You're out of here. And he,
what?
like, yeah. And then so the girl that I'm with, she's the girl that ran through me, right, is now standing, of course, behind the fucking
watching
dude
this
like
happen?
a little fucking lapdog.
come on.
Right? And then, so the chick I'm with is like, looks at the chick that ran into me, is like, what? Let's do this.
Oh, they were
like,
gonna
ready
fight
to,
now?
yeah.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah. So I'm like, at that moment in my life, it was not that long after some really bad shit. It was right after David had died. It was not long after that at all. And there was some type of like,
Your fight or flight got turned up.
no, it didn't. Like everything went numb, and like a smile came on my face. And the first thought that went through my head was, of course I'm getting kicked out. Like I should have known that just another bad thing was fucking coming. And like this tranquility came over my body, and Woody and my girl were all upset, and I'm like, let's go. We'll listen to the record on the way home. Like that was it. And I just turned around and walked out. So I did not get to see Tech 9.
That's wild.
Dude, I'm
I hope
telling you.
what do you got to do to get kicked out?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would tell you if I did
That's
some
wild.
nefarious shit, you know, and did something to get kicked out, but I was
You're
just
very
standing
rude
there.
to that lady.
Oh, I was so rude to the lady in plain clothes who tried to run me over from the
Yeah.
back. You know, fucking, she looked like she was in the WNBA. Like,
Are you excited to see Tech 9?
I really am, man. He's one of my favorite artists, and I'm like, I'm hoping to text Bagnetto to go, hey, can you make sure I don't get kicked out? Like, no matter what I do, can you
Somebody
make sure?
tells you to move, you fucking move.
Yeah, I
man.
guess I just got to move out of the way. But speaking of Tech 9, we'll be there Monday night. Maybe we'll shoot some video or something. Now, you know, we did a little more investing in the show. Now we
be
can
cool.
play video clips and things. We did the intro, which you didn't get to see, but if you go back, you'll be able to see
Or go
it.
forward to the next show.
Yeah, or watch the next show, but you won't be able to see it live then either. You'll only be able to see it. So if you only listen, if you only watch live, you're shit out of luck because everybody in this room is just telling me to fuck off. And I can't do what I want to do on my own show. I don't know why.
You
when
try to cater to these people. Like,
like,
dude, they'll watch anything. They're probably watching a debate.
because I have low self-esteem and I'm trying to build an audience.
All right, well, fuck.
No, I don't.
We should have done that
low
this time.
self-esteem. Speaking of Tech Nine, on your show, on your Sunday show, Not Real Radio, y'all had a little competition.
Yeah,
y'all
rap
gave
battle.
Y'all gave away tickets to Tech Nine for the best rapper. And it does not surprise me that Flo Boy called in and won. I predicted that from the
kinda
beginning.
fixed.
Yeah, and I knew that day when y'all were posting about it, there was a lot of people talking a bunch of trash. I don't even know if you saw my post. I knew nobody was going to call in and do that, right? I knew nobody would. And
What does that mean?
Well, because I don't
People
think
did.
I don't. Well, two did.
All right.
Yeah, I think most of the people.
Two more than none.
Yeah, no. It was good, but I'm saying I think most people would like to talk a big game about doing that, and then when it actually came time to do it,
Like you.
no, I said I wasn't doing it.
Why?
Yeah, you can go back and look. I said I wasn't doing it.
Why? Because you're scared of Bill's back?
No, I think it's silly, and I think that y'all would.
What does that mean, silly?
Well, it's silly because y'all would have done something. Mayday would have played sound effects over it. Y'all would have sabotaged me if I would have called in and done it.
Whatever.
Yeah. Boy, Tony called in, huh? Whew. Tony from Cerebral Drama called in and tried to do something. That
I
was
know, man. He's a good rapper, too.
Yeah, what happened, you think?
It was you put forth as much effort as you deem something is worth you putting forth effort.
Exactly. He didn't you know what I would
Or though, just grab an old verse. Like Pillsbury didn't sit there and write that.
No.
I didn't. That's why my raps were, tight.
Yeah, you were definitely flowing.
I was slaying it.
Like I've never heard before, but you're right.
After
of
I
course.
did your verse about you, were you a little angry? You wanted to call and rap?
No, not
No?
at all. See, that's the thing, and you can go back and look at my posts. I know by the time 9 o'clock comes around, I've been drinking some beers on Sunday and stuff. Dude, if there's one thing that you cannot do when you're under the influence of alcohol, it's rap.
Really?
I mean, you got to know that about yourself. That's why when we do shows or we play live, I never get drunk before we play. I'll drink beers and stuff during the show because you're sweating and all that out. But yeah. But Flo Boy obviously called in and he got the tickets. And you want to know what? He's the guy who turned me on to Tech Nine.
Oh, really?
When
That's
I first
pretty
started,
cool.
I don't know if Tech Nine is Flo Boy's favorite rapper, but he's definitely up there.
All right, that's cool.
And just, I always like to throw out some little information for people that can go see some good artists. Pillsbury Flo Boy. If you have not seen this guy and you don't know who he is, this is just not a local talent. This guy has got next level rapping,
you're
writing abilities. He really does. They used to have all those off the dome competitions at House of Blues, and he won them every year. I mean, slayed people, like never even close.
Yeah, when he's rapping on the phone, I mean, it's over a phone. The Mayday's playing a beat, which is then going through the phone and through the show and then back. There's delay. It is very hard to do.
Yeah.
Like, it's extremely hard to do. And you're on a cell phone. And, dude, his verse sounded good.
It
bro.
really did.
That's how you know when you're like, damn, that dude's good, that in that situation, he can still transcend mediocrity. Dude, Pillsbury's a freak, bro.
And that's a difference between a guy like him and I. Pillsbury Flo Boy is a guy that was born to rap. He was born with that natural ability, and then he cultivated it. I just push my way through things and try to get good enough to be serviceable. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be good enough to where I can be in front of a band. I'm not going to ever claim to be able to battle Flo Boy or do the things he does. It's a whole different style.
Correct.
But
you got some insane clown posse with you. You can compensate for your lack of rapping ability.
Yeah.
But I really think if you put forth enough effort, you could reach
So you want to know what
close
happened?
to Pillsbury's level.
So I'm sitting there and I always listen to your show with the headphones on, and the time came for y'all to take calls, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this old verse that I've been doing for a while. It's one of my favorite verses. A buddy of ours, actually this guy Benny that was in Steve's first band, wrote it. And I'm like standing there with the phone, and I'm like, blah, 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 and I start to do it, and I'm like,
What?
It wasn't gonna happen. I
Were
was
you
like,
recording
nope.
it and playing it back to
No,
yourself?
I was just
to hear
trying to
back?
do it and get through it, and I was like forgetting words and shit like that. I'm like, this is gonna be.
Oh.
I'm gonna sound like Tony from Cerebral Drama.
Yeah, you've
I
been
can't-
doing cover music too long. I told you this was gonna happen.
Right? It is. It is. Like it wasn't fresh in
You're
my
ruined.
brain. It wasn't fresh in my brain. So anyway, Monday.
Could have fucking knocked out Milkshake though, bro. That might have beat it.
Yeah. All I do is the hook.
Or the Monster
And
song.
My milkshake
Friends
brings
with
other
your
boys to the
monster
yard.
That's under my bed. You did good with that.
So yeah, Monday night we're gonna be there. This week, I think we should bring back
Bringing it back.
Band-Aids.
Really?
Dr. Cheese and the entertainment nurse. Band-Aids has a new patient this week.
Uh-oh, somebody's sick.
Music from Chaos.
Oh, really? They're not doing good?
I didn't say that.
Oh.
I didn't say
Then
that.
why you go to the doctor if nothing's wrong?
Well, sometimes you need placebo. Sometimes you need placebo just for a little mental help. The reason I bring up Music from Chaos is a 311 tribute band that's from New Orleans. And out of the blue, a total last-second deal. We don't just do this show out of here. There's a any audio-visual thing that you could ever want to do, we can do at this studio. Record music videos, do live stream shows, anything.
Just can't get the intro right.
Yeah, we just can't get the. So, Music from Chaos put out a little APB yesterday. They really needed some help getting into a studio and putting an EPK together. So we had them in here last night. We had the guys in here, and George and I mean, I was basically I was a bitch that just, I could
Untangling Scotty's cable.
Yeah, like doing cables or whatever, or trying to help find tempos and things like that.
Yeah.
They came in here last night.
What? Scotty was here.
Scotty Elstrad,
That's
Brian
awesome.
Corvers, and then the bass player and the drummer, Brandon, was here. And I think the only person we were missing was like their singer who's going to come back later and put the vocals together. What's your take on that band?
I've seen them multiple times.
Yeah.
And I never met a more likable group of guys play music I don't want to hear in my life.
Not a 311 fan, huh?
No.
Yeah.
But they're great guys and they're really talented. So even not liking 311, I enjoy their performance. It's not like intrusive. I know it's being done well, so it's not painful to listen to. Just not a 311 fan. I don't like 311. I definitely don't like a 311, cover band, but great guys to be around. The audience I always love. They have great friends, and I like the people who like 311.
Oh yeah, their shows.
But
are
I like
slammed.
Juggalos, so
Their
I
shows-
totally
yeah,
discredited
Their shows
myself.
are always slammed. They haven't
Yeah.
played in a while, and that's why they needed
Really
an
fun to be
EPK. Anybody out there who's ever trying to book gigs, especially when you get into the tribute cover scene, a lot of these places will not book you unless you have an EPK.
And it's odd, they do 311, but doesn't 311 do this big New Orleans show? They're still alive, they're still playing the music.
Yeah, but if this band can get together and play shows during the year, they can make some money. They really can. They can make some good money being a 311
I'm
tribute
not going to
band.
deny the fact that they can't make money on
Yeah.
something. It don't mean it's a good idea.
So we didn't know what to think, right? You never know what's going to happen when you just throw a bunch of people, especially when it's last second like that. I got to say this.
All right.
I was impressed.
You said you had fun.
Man, not only did I have a good time hanging out with the guys, but when I say they came in, and I don't think they've ever been in a studio before together.
Why? It was that bad?
No, I'm saying, like, I don't think I think the only time
I don't think they've ever even played guitar before.
No, I think they tried to do a recording at like Southport Hall.
Southport, oh.
That was going to be everything, and I don't think they've ever like gone into a studio setting. Man, 4 songs.
Yeah.
Probably took them 90 minutes to record all of them. Came in,
Right.
did the thing, ran right through them, sounded
So
awesome.
they were well practiced. They didn't show
I don't
up
think
and
they
not
were
know
well
the
practiced.
songs.
I think they
Really?
were just good. Like I think they
you gotta know
just
the
had their
songs.
stuff together. Yeah.
I think they played a lot of shows, so I'm sure they know those songs.
So I'm kind of excited to hear the final version, and I hope they get
You
to
could
use
just go
it.
listen to some 311, dude. It's already done.
But I do have one thing that I need to prescribe to them.
Oh, boy.
Fellas, I mean,
Deodorant.
I know, I got to be the bad guy.
Here
I
it
got to be the
goes.
bad guy.
All right.
You can't wear gym shorts on stage.
What?
You can't wear gym shorts.
Motherfucker, some people would say you can't wear Chinaman hats.
Well, those people would be wrong.
Why,
I'm
somebody's
just
got
saying,
bad legs?
one or
Who?
two of their guys in the band, last time I saw them, they had gym shorts
Maybe
on.
that's what the 311 guys wear. They're trying to look like that.
I don't think that's what they do.
You don't think?
I don't think that, see, and
They
a lot
just
of,
like the way it feels. They have their nuts
I
swinging.
really get, let me feel my
don't know.
nuts swing.
They never know when a basketball game's going to break
And
out.
I get a lot, man, you wouldn't believe the shit that I've gotten for commenting that I think bands should raise their level of attire along with the music.
Really?
But
Somebody gave you shit about that?
Oh, yeah, I got
Who?
some-
Who would be dumb enough to say that?
Look,
We want to play punk rock in the gutter to a bunch of men.
no, I'm just saying, when you get to the point where you're a good band, you sound good, you got a killer following, and the next step is, all right, let's get this thing looking right. Then you really can move up to that next level and play those bigger and
See,
better
I
gigs.
disagree. I don't think it's that late in the game. I think once you're going to be seen, then what you look like becomes relevant, and you should put forth effort in that.
My buddy
Like,
David.
that's, to me, that easy. If you're just recording music and no one ever sees you, like back in the day with a lot of bands, like the record cover was everything, because that's your visual representation of a band.
Yeah.
But if you're going to see live shows, your visible appearance matters. Like,
It's called show business. Like whether
yeah,
you
throw the business out of it.
No, I'm
the
saying-
business does things because it works. Like,
But before I ever got on stage for the first time, I was talking to my buddy David about, what we were gonna do, and he said something that always stuck with me. He said, if you're gonna get on stage and ask people to come look at you, you better dress like it. Dress like, you don't have to wear makeup and costumes and shit.
you
but
do that because you love it.
I don't wear makeup.
Yeah, you will.
I don't wear.
Yet.
So that would be my only thing, and that's really I'm reaching when I
Really?
really try to prescribe that
The
because
shorts forget you.
yeah, it does.
Do you like 311? Like, you own their music, you listen
I'll
to
have
it?
to say this, and I told the guys this last night. 311 Music and Grassroots was their first two records. When that was out, when I was in high school, I remember listening to it obsessively.
Really?
I really, really loved those records. And to this day, I really do think those two records are great music.
All right.
I'm sure they've written stuff after that was good. I stopped following them. But
That happens.
those records were amazing records. Their first record, Music, I definitely have in my top 10 favorite records of all time.
No shit.
For
Well,
sure.
cool. Well,
For
no
sure.
wonder why you like 'em.
So
That
guys,
helps.
I can't wait for y'all to come back. That's also another little plug that we did name the corporation.
Oh, really? This is
Zesty
cool.
Enterprise.
Who?
Zesty Enterprise.
Zombies eating sheep?
Zesty Enterprise
all right.
is the name of our corporation. We can do video, audio.
What's a Perner?
What's that?
Perner.
Perner?
Perner is in
Oh, Perner's in?
that title. That's Perner and
Oh, okay. Yeah. So,
I'm confused.
Shice,
I. And everything
All right.
that happens here.
yeah, Shice, and our good buddy, Shice is much better friends with him than I am, been around him a long time. Dave Perner from Soul Asylum is the other partner, and they created Zesty Enterprise. I'm just trying to help get the word out there and be kind of a, what do they call this
we
guy?
know
that-
all too well what you do, Chief.
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm saying you're very beneficial to the corporation.
Oh, I mean, you
You're
being
good at what you
serious?
do.
Or you
Yeah.
fucking with me right now?
I'm fucking with you,
See,
man. Being sincere. Why, you sensitive about that?
No, not really.
My dad had a good car show, yeah. By the way,
What's that?
my dad had a good car show.
Oh, did he?
I was fucking with you, so I thought I'd recap when you fucked with me that whole show one time.
Oh, what about? No, I didn't fuck with you.
Yeah,
I
you
just
came
asked you
at
about
me.
your dad and
Last week, I'm like, I
y'all's
wonder what that
malleable
fucker's gonna do.
relationship. I don't think I used that word right just now.
It doesn't
But
matter.
yeah, I just want I want to say it again. This thing's on another level. We got people, we got professional guys that are doing something. What I'm good at is, we said this before. Everybody we hang out is smarter and more talented than us.
Definitely.
Right? So what I'm good at is I'm good at taking people that I think are really good and putting them together and be that driving force behind them that makes them do and reach their potential. I think that's what I'm really good at.
That's fucking beautiful.
You know what I mean? You gotta have those guys. You gotta have
My
those
life's
guys.
really taken off.
Yeah. Sometimes I just hate sitting next to you. I really do. Like, you just can't
Just
go
not
along
very
with
likable.
anything. So you, yeah. What is that? You've tried to use this likable word twice
What does that mean?
Oh wait, are we not?
I
are
give
we
you
not?
that
Are we
for-
not to that? Or?
Do you want to do that now?
Yeah. What does this mean? Last 2 weeks. So just so y'all know, the amount of effort that goes into this show from Mark's part. You know, he just texts me like 3 words, NRR likable. Like that's the notes for the show. So you've done likable 2 weeks in a row. What do you? Can we just get this out the way so we can move on to something else? You're fixated on it.
I was just bringing up a bit, and I
Yeah.
just keep remembering until we get to it.
Okay, so we're to it.
We got to it?
We're to it.
All right, likable. You see these people, and we go watch them play music, and they play for years, right? And you're like, why does this person do it? Obviously, no one likes it. Mm-hmm. And less people like it as long as they do it.
Yeah.
Why did he continue to do it? And is it selfish for them to continue to do it? So I started reflecting on that on myself. I only self-reflect maybe a couple of days out of a month. It's kind of like the Czar period. And I do a little self-reflection and try to
Bloody
figure
Monday.
out something. I mean, I spend all this time analyzing other people's art, and we got meeting people all the time.
We
and
put
involved in
ourselves out
shows.
there because we do criticize, and criticize is not a bad word. We give our opinion on a lot of stuff.
Well, we started doing shows like this to promote the art we were doing.
Yeah.
And then when you just do that long enough and you start giving your opinion, you kind of live up to it. And then it also pushes you as an artist. Like you don't want to go and ridicule everybody about the way they looked, and then you get on stage looking goofy, like with a Chinaman hat and pink suspenders or something. That would be ridiculous.
You don't like my suspenders?
I
and
love
hat?
it. You've been looking.
I
That's
like
the coolest.
it.
That's
That's
the
what-
best you've ever looked. The
That's
other
what-
show with
That's
the.
what I'm saying. I like
you
wearing
got
the
something
hat and
going
all
on.
that. It's just
Once the hat's pink, it sets it
I
off.
know. I
and
can't
it's
wait.
like
We're gonna
some
scuff
Kumo
this
D
fucking-
glasses. Like you're gonna be right there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You're putting me together. You're good at the visuals. I got to
Designing
give you
it.
that.
All right.
Yeah.
So I
Everybody
thought to
hit him up
myself,
for free work.
I thought to myself, we've been doing this a long time. When I say me, the podcasting, even going back to the Podfather Pickle. I don't think my audience has even grown. Like it's almost like a constant. It shrinks, it expands back to what it was, and it just kind of breathes. And I go, you know what? That's my level. Where Billsbury's level's here, mine's here. And that's what it's always going to be, and that's kind of what I do. And I'm like, am I constantly losing people that go, I want to listen to Not Real Radio, I want to watch Whine and Cheese? I think I potentially am losing more than I gain, or it's just right there. And it's kind of just a thing where I'm like, man, I'm not really that likable.
You don't think?
And then the next thing was, well, who's more likable, you or Cheese? And I debated that for a while in my
That's
head.
amazing that you had to debate that.
And I actually put it at a tie.
A tie?
I think we're equally likable, and it's not very high on the likable scale.
Well, I got a couple of comments about that statement. One, that's fine with me if that's what you think, because I think that we're both very
mean?
likable. And
Yeah,
I think,
only to us.
no. I'm a likable cat, bro.
You think so?
Oh, yes, I am.
I don't think.
People come to my shows, they watch my stuff.
They don't like you.
The
Believe me, if you ask them, they don't like you. It's entertaining. They don't like everybody on TV. Half the people right now like one person on their screen. The other half of people right now like the other person on the screen. But nobody really likes both, unless you're sick like me. And
I think you're wrong
enjoy it.
about that, because the following that we've got with this show is much larger than the following that you've had in the past. It is.
I watched the intro though. I'm like, man, that show was, unless it's just edited very well. You probably couldn't do a live show with any of those guys. I'm just fucking with you, no.
A lot of the people, a lot
They
of
were
the things that we've done on the past Whine and Cheese shows, no, you could not do that stuff live.
Not repeatedly, because they
No.
have better things going on with their life.
Yeah, well, no, and
Yeah, no one would donate this much time to something for.
well, and especially, I will say this:
If they were
it's one of the
talented.
reasons that I tried to get you back for so long, because it does take
He's
a
got
certain talent.
nothing else happening.
Well, no, it does take a certain type of person to be able to sit live, real time, in front of a camera and with a microphone on and try to be entertaining.
Be willing to say things that they will suffer repercussions.
Oh
for.
yeah, like I'm sure as good of a time we had last night, they're not gonna like that Jim Short thing. They're not gonna like
Really?
that Jim Short thing. I know they're not, but that's okay. I gotta say it because I like them and I like the band and I
Just
need them
don't
to-
like them in gym shorts.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it
I
was,
understand.
and that's just me personally.
Why? Because you see the nuts moving around, makes you uncomfortable, or?
I don't think nuts make me uncomfortable.
I I don't want to sit and
God, I
look at a
hope
man's
that never
nuts.
gets clipped out. Wait, what?
Like, I wouldn't want, like,
I
if
just
we
know
were
Mayday-
sitting and your nuts are hanging out and be like, dude, Cheese,
Mayday is going to use that
handle
clip.
your nuts?
I know
No,
it
the
is.
audio doesn't live up to not
Oh,
a
it's
radio
not-
standard.
Oh yeah, you fuck him, man.
I'm just
fuck
saying.
him and his audio.
Hey,
TV.
Yeah,
That's
this
right.
is television.
Not
We
real
don't give a fuck
television.
about audio. Well, I think you're a likable dude, and I think that's why
Yeah.
people tune in. The next thing I want to talk about is something called the artist entrance. The artist entrance. It is going to be next Tuesday. A couple of good buddies of mine, Rick English. Who else put this thing on, or is it just Dickie doing this?
Ted Torres.
Ted Torres.
Come on, Ted's involved
Right?
in this?
So basically so this is going to be a monthly thing that they do at Southport Hall. Man, they're killing it, dude. Southport's killing it. Called the Artist Entrance, where Dickie and Ted are basically going to bring in people who do things of different type of mediums. This week coming up, I think we got a musical guest, Dave Rosser, very talented guy, guitarist in Afghan wigs, really virtuoso type guitar guy, a literary person, and then a visual artist. And I think it's going to be something where we get people together and come in and people can share their art and share their stories and things like that. And this Tuesday
What does
night,
that mean? They're going to get on stage and like go, hi, I'm, somebody, and I do something. Here are my pictures.
Yeah,
And then somebody's going to be like, hey, I would like to read you this writing from.
yeah, maybe. I'm not
college
really
thesis.
sure. That's why I'm actually excited about this Tuesday night at Southport Hall. I think it's from 6 o'clock to
Southport
9 o'clock. Am I
Hall.
right about that, George?
Yeah, 6 to 9.
6 to 9. Couldn't have picked a better time. And there's just going to be kind of a display of different artistic things.
You don't know what it's going to be.
No. I don't know what it's going to be.
Right, at all.
But it's going to be a thing where anybody, where special people can have an outlet, and people who want to see them can come out and see them. What do you think about this?
I think it would be cool if it was a live show, kind of like this.
It is a live
And,
show.
I mean, recorded and put up, like on YouTube.
Yeah.
And if Dickie was like a host, or him and Ted, like if they did a show, I think that's the next evolution of YouTube video making, is you gotta then take it up. Like it was fun to have two guys sit around, talk. That was
Yeah.
cool. That worked a while. I think the next evolution is like local variety shows, and I think they have the potential for that with that. And it seems like a hell of a lot of work to do that and then not go, hey, we ought to just, I mean, the router's right there, plug into it, do like a live show with like a host introducing people, maybe a little interview or something. It could be really cool. That's me imagining all that. I don't know what it's gonna turn into.
Yeah, you don't think it's going to be good. I could tell.
Those things are usually awkward.
Really?
Yes. And not because I don't like art. I love art. I'm a very
Yeah.
likable guy.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, I don't know.
That bitch dead?
No, it's
No?
all right.
All right.
Yeah, can you fucking act pro
No,
for 2
motherfucking
seconds?
camera goes clicking.
You gotta power through the damn thing,
Fuck
man.
that, I
Who
ain't
cares
doing
if it
this
went
shit
off
for
the
my health.
audio's on.
Not
God,
likable
man.
already.
Fuck.
I don't know what it's gonna be. Those things are usually awkward.
They are, but I think I can tell you this.
Especially somebody reading in a room full of people, and there's
Yeah.
alcohol right there in a bar, and
That's-
those people like each other and they haven't been around each other in a while. And it's usually artists and entertainers that are there, kind of like the comedy shows. You go there and it's like, oh, we got to be quiet because somebody's reading.
Well, you
and
should
everybody's just
be.
like,
You should be. You should shut the fuck up while someone's reading or someone's
how
time.
about just don't fucking read in the middle of a room full of crowded people trying to socialize and have drinks?
Because
like
if
I'm the
there's-
dumb one?
It's never, yeah, you're the dumb one because
Why?
you're that ass hat.
Go
that's,
read at the fucking library or hand me the paper.
No,
I
you're
read
that
it
ass hat
myself.
that goes to a stand-up comedy show and you want to interact with the comedian. It's like,
No,
shut up and
I'm
let
not
him-
going to a comedy show. I'm going to a fucking bar room.
What's the difference between a stand-up comedian and somebody reading some of their poetry? or
None.
something? None.
If it's done in a
So-
bar room,
It's not a bar room. It's at Southport Hall.
Southport. Oh, it's in the front room.
I know,
Got a
which is a
big bar.
bar room, I guess.
You're gonna be able to sit there and
Anyway,
be
I
quiet.
guess-
I'm fucking going to watch your ass sit there and be quiet.
You wanna know
I
what?
want you to go outside. I don't want you to fucking try to make no deals or hook people up, whatever you do. I don't want
What
none
do
of
you
that.
mean
I want
make
you
no
to sit.
deals or hook people
You
up?
do the cheese thing like we talked about. We know what you do.
Yeah.
I don't want you to do no cheeseisms. I mean, knock the crumbs off that fucking Cheeto and you sit there and you enjoy that person reading to you.
You think I'm gonna be able to control myself from taking the mic and fucking doing my own thing?
What is that, in the middle of that person reading?
Yeah, maybe after I might want to grip the mic and be like, all right, let's
What?
do that verse I was gonna do on my real radio.
Here it goes.
But
Maybe
yeah,
I ain't gonna have
anyway,
no beats.
Rick, Dick, E, Ted, sorry, my cohort here is totally shitting on it, but I'm gonna be
not,
there.
I'm
Are you
being
gonna be
honest.
there?
Fucking right. Not too early though.
That's all. I get
It
it.
starts at 6.
I get it.
Like
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, we can get there. But one thing that I'm really looking forward to is, and I think you've never seen him, and if he is there, David Rosser, he is probably the best guitar player that either one of us have ever met.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because I have no idea. I can look at a guitar player and see whether I like him or not. But guys that I really look up to as top level musicians
Know
and
the
producers,
instrument.
they say that's the dude. Like my buddy David said, Dave Rosser is the guy around here. He plays with the Afghan wigs, and he's
If
just
not Band-Aids.
yeah. If not, Dave, you know what I'm saying? You better come in ready to do your thing, because if not, Dr. Cheese, an entertainment nurse,
Hope he doesn't wear gym shorts.
we're gonna stuff a catheter in your dick hole.
Hey, I just changed bedpans. man.
What?
That's bad enough.
I'll apply it. So, Artist Centrist Tuesday, we'll see y'all there. Next thing we need to talk about, Whine and Cheese merch.
What?
The merch is coming.
About to get rich.
We're ready to produce mid-level merchandise and sell it to you for overinflated prices.
Oh, good. We marking these up? It
Oh,
should
yeah.
be like a status symbol
no.
to have one of these.
Look, we're gonna sell
I want
t-shirts.
rich, good-looking people.
You know, because we're getting T-shirts made.
All right.
We're getting T-shirts made. Obviously, you did the artwork. We put the order in today. So in the next couple of weeks, we're gonna have Whine and Cheese shirts coming out. We're gonna sell them for $20. I don't care. If you only have $20,
Yeah.
you don't need the shirt. But I really
They
think
can't even afford internet.
they're that's okay. We could
Steal that shit like we are.
Yeah. So we will have some. Can we, George? I thought we had an example of.
Well, you put the
There
order
we
in.
go. Okay, this
You-
is
You
leave.
put the order in, but you did not send the artwork because we cannot agree on it.
Well, no. I mean, I know which. You know what? And this is perfect. Do we have anybody listening to the fucking show? Are they in the chat room?
Yes, 8.
Okay, we
You
got
should be
fucking
ashamed of yourself.
80
They're having a presidential
80 that's
election
great.
going on, and you don't even
That's
care.
great. 80 people in the damn chat room.
Unbelievable.
That's
All right,
fucking
well, we
amazing.
should get a
So,
good gauge of the
We want to
populace.
get some feedback here. You and I are having an argument.
Correct.
Because you want this big, ridiculous.
You see how you're saying it, though?
Well,
like, you as bad as the
I'm
fucking
going to give you a
television.
chance. You want this big, ridiculous logo on here that only wrestling fans and Tech 9 fans are going to wear. I want something this size over here. Guys, what do y'all think?
Yeah, no.
What size fucking logo? Explain to me why you want this big monstrosity on the shirt.
Because it looks cool. I like it.
Well,
And it makes a statement.
look, it's an amazing logo. I got to give you credit for this. I think this is the best work you've ever done.
Correct. So it should
This-
be as big as possible.
No,
You
it
wear
should-
that, man, people look. 90% of you go there, you can find shirts like this at the thrift store, like all over. But something like that, you're not going to get.
It's the same logo. It's just the size. This size
Right.
is it's a little understated, and people will want to wear that.
Old
out in-
people and ugly people and fat people.
I don't know any ugly people.
Okay.
What kind of feedback are we getting there, Shice?
The big logo looks
I mean, the
better.
little. What's that? None yet. None. Nobody.
Like, look
gives
at
a
the
shit.
size of our logos. They're
Yeah.
both big.
No,
they
no, no.
take up.
Yeah. Well, no.
That's the way things done
Anyway,
now.
we're definitely ordering these. I want you to send them. those.
Oh, I'm not sending them that
Just
size.
fucking send
I
it.
can't.
Why?
Because it don't look as good.
I'll buy both of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Fuck it.
Oh, let's see which one
get
sells
25
more.
of these and one of these. And let's see.
All right, that one for me. I'll wear it, and at least I'll look cool.
You know what another difficult thing is? It's like trying to figure out which sizes to get.
Oh, just get them as big as they make them.
Right? Because everybody's fat.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody say go big or go home.
Thank you, whoever that is.
Somebody
you see, maybe
said
we do
go
have
big or go
intelligence.
home.
They also said
That's an
saw
idiot.
brick
That's
stuff
an
would be
idiot.
great. But
Who's that? Yeah, that's probably Leo. That's probably Leo. Go
hey,
big
if
or
it's
go
Leo,
home with this.
if it's Leo that said that, we get the fucking small logo.
Anyway,
Who
look,
was it? Was it Leo?
We're not.
No.
We're not.
All right, good.
We're not taking pre-orders because I've seen some of my friends take pre-orders on things and never fucking produce it and never
Are you
actually.
serious?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
bad.
we know people who have put stuff out there and taken pre-orders for things
And never delivered the
and
product.
then never delivered the product. We do. I'm not like that. I'm gonna go ahead and get the shirts, and they're gonna be $20 a piece, and we're gonna sell them.
What the hell
I'll
you
bring
got
it
going?
to you.
We're getting women shirts?
Whoa, yeah.
See?
Right?
Go big or
no,
go
no,
home.
No, right? You'd want the smaller logo so you
No.
emphasize the.
No, you need a big logo as possible to draw some kind of attention.
Man, you want to talk about a set of tits? Jesus.
That's too much, man.
They've
That's
fallen
like
out the
freak.
bottom of the damn shirt.
And that's an extra
I
large.
think I just chubbed up a little bit.
Hey, bro, that's actually her knees.
Yeah, that's her
She
knee.
just pulled the shirt
Oh,
over her
like-
knee.
Wait, like that. Oh, Poppy.
The logo looked good big.
Yeah. But anyway, we got some new shirts coming. It's going to be the smaller logo.
With the big,
With the smaller
with the
logo.
large logo for at least me.
Who's doing the printing?
The guy Jason, man. I don't know
I
the
didn't
name
know-
of the company.
Yeah, his name's
It's
Jason.
mysterious.
Yeah, I didn't know if he had a company or anything, but
Yeah, I
Jason,
know.
thanks, homie, doing the shirts. You made the shirts for Not Real Radio, good quality shirts. So, I
With
can't
the
wait.
big logo, not real
Yeah,
radio.
we're gonna have like a little
Ah,
understated.
no one's gonna see it.
I got
gonna
this.
blend in.
I got this.
Why don't we just put a Florida Lee on the fucking thing?
A what?
A Florida Lee on it.
A Fleur-de-lis? It's
Yeah.
Fleur-de-lis.
Whatever.
Floor. I'm just trying to help you out here.
I
You're
don't
my boy.
care. I don't need to say
Fleur-de-lis.
it. I'm not French.
F-L-E-U-R. Fleur.
I'm not French.
Fleur-de-lis.
That's the way I say it in
Yeah, I
Czar
think they
land.
spell it stupid too. So
It's a dumb symbol.
we're kind
overused.
of getting towards the end of the show here. Something I want to talk about.
Oh, is this gonna be bad?
No, it's not going to be bad. We're
Okay.
kind of talking about the future.
Uh-oh.
Obviously tonight, the debate is on.
Yeah.
No reason to watch that when Whine and Cheese is available.
Jeez.
But election night is going to be soon, right? The election is soon. It's in November.
Coming up.
Right?
Couple of weeks, right? Maybe.
Let's look at
3
the
weeks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's look at the date. November 9th, right? November 9. That's
All right.
that's the big day.
Your Google Calendar lets you know, probably.
I have no idea.
The 8th.
What is it?
Ask Trump.
Yeah.
it's
yeah.
probably
It's
on-
going to be November
it's on
30th.
you.
The 8th.
It's going to be November 31st. It's going to be tremendous. It's huge. We're going to grab pussies and win the election.
Are you doing invitations?
I think
That's
that was
awesome.
it. Yeah, I think that was the best
That
I
was
could
good.
do.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's going to be a huge thing, and I'm going to build a
That
wall.
was the 9th, Wednesday, yeah?
Yep, Wednesday. Don't correct me. Stop correcting me, y'all. You know.
Make sure it's right so you're not trumping.
So
got
what do you think about
multi-talents.
that? We're gonna do Whine and Cheese's election coverage that night. We're gonna go live. We're gonna do 3, 4, 6, 9 hours straight. We're gonna invite people over.
Wait, what? Wait, time out. It's getting.
Well, you know, I like to. I'm trying to make it huge.
Gotcha.
Like, yeah,
It's gonna be big.
yeah. So who are you voting for?
I'm not voting. I'll just come straight here after work. I don't even need to stop at the poll.
Well, you're not voting.
No. Why would I do that? We talked about this on the
Yeah,
show. You said you weren't voting either. Now you're jumping ship. You
Well-
got the pressure put on you.
I mean, I might vote. No, I probably won't. I'll just prepare for the show.
Yeah.
So yeah,
got bigger things to worry
y'all
about.
plan on. This is what I would do if I was you, people out there. I would get it set up to where you're gonna have Whine and Cheese streaming live, and that's because we're gonna give the real facts. Don't pay attention to Fox News. Don't pay attention to CNN.
Well, you can pay
regular-
attention. It takes you 2 minutes though to see the poll results.
Yeah, and
Like
that's-
why? I never understand election night. People sit there and they listen to them say nothing over and over and over. You just listen to Whine and Cheese and you pop you up on your other window. If you're halfway, got a job that makes you miserable, you might have dual monitors. You throw the election results on one page, still image. What people got to do that really helps break through propaganda is minimize your amount of time that you spend absorbing information. You can go read an article on your phone, Go read Fox, go read CNN for about 10 minutes a day. That's all you need. Do it
Yeah.
while you're on the toilet.
Yeah.
Not too long, though, because you get hemorrhoid.
It's
But
the 8th.
Because your anus will fall out if you sit in there too
yeah.
long.
Lots of blood.
Oh, it's the 8th?
It is.
Okay, good.
Oh.
Tuesday night.
Oh, now we
Perfect.
can't do it.
We'll
It's
be-
ruined.
Why?
Oh, you want to do it Tuesday night?
Yeah, why not?
Oh,
What do you
confused
want to
now.
do? Election coverage the night after the thing's
I think
fucking
it would
decided?
be fun. And it
Right?
would keep us from being the people sitting there staring at that shit, because
Yeah.
it's bad.
No,
it's
no,
not
no,
good
because
for you.
you and I, we're going to give the real reviews. You know what I'm saying? We're going to give you the real news. You don't need to worry about Fox News and all these other places. Mark and I we're tied in tight with the Democratic and Republican Party, so we're going to know all
Got some good connections.
We
Squiz
do.
hooked it up.
Yeah, Squiz, he's a third-party candidate. He's got to punch his chance.
Yeah, but it's still good to be connected with them.
Yeah, hold
By
on, we
some
getting-
crazy chance that Squiz does win, it would be nice to be on Squiz's good side.
Yeah, we're getting some live stuff here. Can't say that about you. Sorry. One of my friends
was that bad?
one of my friends may have sent in a little nasty
Oh, come
nasty
on, let's
comment
hear it.
about you. No, it's from Dickie. He's
Oh.
making a ridiculous joke. So yeah. So
Oh, I gotta know now. Dickie's talking shit about it?
no, he's. This is what Dickie said. Dickie said, when Mark gives you shit about the hat, just remind him of a certain Joe Pesci movie called With Honors, and then he sent this picture. So I guess that's what you look like. I mean, Dickie's having some problems. He's going through a rough time. Just take it. You like a punching bag.
I don't make fun of your hat.
So this is.
I
know.
make fun of your haircut, hence
Yeah, I
why you
know.
got the hat on. Thank you, Dick.
Man, I haven't had a haircut in a while. I think I'm going back long. So, kind of wrapping up here. Anything else you wanna get to? What you got going on Not Real Radio this weekend?
Dude, Not Real Radio, I think we had a really good show. Billsbury called in like we talked to before. Tim Lottie was on, and I really enjoyed talking to him.
Good guest. Really good
You
guest.
thought so? Or you're
Really,
lying
No,
now?
no, I'm not lying
Because you
at
didn't
all.
like Tim at one time on the show.
Well, you know what I think I didn't like? Tim Laddie, anybody who's not familiar with him, get out there. Laddie Inc.
I-N-K.
Laddie Inc. Latti Inc. is his
I-E.
Facebook link. He's a really high level, next level artist when it comes to comic books. He's got his own books, his own publishing. He's worked for
Works for the UN now.
works for the UN now.
You didn't learn nothing on the show.
What's that?
Go ahead, man.
No, I think
It's getting late.
the last few times he was there, y'all had an agenda talking about comic books and like the Marvel universe, and then you'd have another person there that was
Yeah,
like
yeah, Tyree.
going against him.
Yeah, it gets him
And
very angry.
I did not like Laddie's style of argument because it just seemed very know-it-all and pompous. But him by himself, I think then you get to realize, wait a second, this guy really does know what he's talking about, and he really is engrossed in this industry, and he's super talented.
And very
So-
entertaining. He's grown to be, him and Billsbury, man, in the beginning, I would say as far as guests go, they weren't, top-notch guests.
Yeah,
But they've never done it before. They've
Yeah.
really developed to be two of the most entertaining people we have involved in the show. When Billsbury called up, delivers a rap, tells us what he's got going on with his music, then tells a very funny story, and Tim does the same throughout
Man, it
the
was
show.
funny. It was funny.
It was like, hey, a good story. Tim with the Oswald's birthday party.
Yeah.
That was, to me, very entertaining. A story about him being in an awkward, predicament. They've really grown to be great guests and handle themselves really well. So that was fun.
I'll say this, y'all are due for a bad one because y'all have really.
A bad show?
Yeah, you do. I mean, not saying that it'll happen. Maybe you're really just reaching another level, but
I think all of them are bad.
because that's just self-deprecating bullshit. But
Probably, except last show. That one was
between
pretty good.
Pope Clown and Laddie and with the no guest, y'all really been doing a good job. So I'd catch Not Real Radio at 8:00 on on the internet on Sundays if I was y'all.
Yeah, notrealradio.com. They got the link. Dude, Turtle comes on in Cerebral Drama. Somebody else from Cerebral Drama.
Oh,
They'll be on this
God.
week. You don't like them.
No,
Okay.
no.
There
Okay.
it goes. There's the bad one.
You know what we should do? We should do a preemptive Dr. Cheese and entertainment nurse.
All right.
We should just, George, can we get the...
So you're gonna, oh boy.
Can I
you
get
about
my
to-
logo? Can I get my damn logo when
You're
I
about
say
to get
it?
the show off because he doesn't put out
This is
the
going to be real
57.
quick. Cerebral
Real
drama,
quick.
you're going to be on the show. Turtle, you're going to be on the show.
What would you? No gym shorts, please.
No, because y'all do just an audio. You can wear whatever you want. You can let your balls swing from a tree like the Muncha cheese. So maybe wait till the show starts to start kicking them back. You know what I mean?
Oh, really? Don't come drunk.
I think that's you. Yes, because
All right.
if you show up hammered, you're not going to be entertaining. I know you're going to feel good and you're going to feel loosey-goosey and you think you're going to be good.
You think you did good, but no
But
one
you
else
really
does.
won't be. I want to hear a coherent group of dudes talking about their stuff, and I really think that's when those guys are good.
Which stuff? What would you be interested in?
I want to hear about their music and their personal lives. You know, tell me a story about what y'all did when y'all went on the road. Tell me about your new record. Tell me about where some of your lyrics came from. Go back. I'm sure y'all will have some type of game or something for him to do.
I think what we're gonna do is let him host the show and see if he's ready to take Pickle spot since
Oh,
Pickle's not
God,
looking
this is
too
going to
good.
be a disaster.
Really?
Anyway, all right, everybody. This is Whine and Cheese. This is the entertainment nurse, Dr. Cheese. It's good talking to y'all. We'll be back here. We may go live once or twice this weekend. Paper Chasers have got some shows coming up. And we're going to be at Tech 9 on Monday. So this has been Whine and Cheese. Been fun hanging out with y'all. And until then, thank you.